All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
694.
From the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. 12 yards on the return that time, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Space to run past the 20. He's got the hook up with Conley. That goes for a gain of 31.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The linebacker, Derek Johnson, there in coverage.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. On 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt. try to run with Hunt. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run. Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Tahir Whitehead in there to get him for a loss of 5. On first down, Carr. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. To throw, it's Carr. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw it across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Anderson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Black 58 rail.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now Henning. Being chased out left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden. And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They find some open field here. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Matt, are you watching this thing?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away.
No.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Room to run past midfield.
Ah, damn.
All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack
so
them here.
Quickly.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
But if you're not, they stay there.
Check, check, check. Hey, go.
Henning. And Hill with it over the middle. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
Chad Henning, because Mahomes is gone for a
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
Joe threw a late hit.
Down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
I mean, not really late, but I had already gotten
Butker now to kick this one away.
Dove on top of Mahomes from behind.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the direction pass could very well be open.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now Carr throwing on second down. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. On play action, it's Carr. Rolling to his left. And this one is incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they have little chance of winning this one.
Hill shedding the tackle. What the fuck was that?
And all the way in Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
Yeah, I'm going to go if everybody else does.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yes,
the Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Do what
they
you
had to punt from
do.
deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Oh, no, dude. The twisted
margarita. Just a few times on offense.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
The twisted, no, dude, the twisted
goes down, but not
so
before
good.
reaching the 21. A big play there. Carr to Nelson, 54 yards. So now first and 10.
My DB was sitting right there, and the ball just floated
at the
over
21-yard line. The give is to Bell. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Jones in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Do it.
Here's Carr to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end.
Oh, Matt, you're going to die, dude. See, it's going to be weird because, no, I don't think you don't have your audio sharing on, do you?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson.
Anybody that watches this after the fact or even now is only going to hear me. And they're going to have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. Yeah, they're going to have no idea what the fuck we're talking about unless they're in our group.
And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And audio sharing should be one of the options right there.
Hey, 734.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. His throw incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
The game's at what, 7 or 8?
3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far.
Well,
they need just a
8.
yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
On every snap, the defense is trying to establish who they are, but on 3rd and short, that's really when you put it out there and tell people who you are, and that's exactly what they did. For the offense, they're looking at their offensive line and saying, guys, where are you? We need you on those plays.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now they'll throw with Carr. Flushed out right. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
You turn audio sharing on, and then you crack a can open before you even say it.
Throwing again. Carr escaping the pressure right, and he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach.
Well, if anybody that's watching,
not to
don't
take
worry,
a sack in this part of the field that brings up 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They fake the handoff. No return this time, and he goes down.
Joe did the hard eyes reaction to that.
D. Ford in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year.
Like how he
on now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 46.
Ooh,
and
almost walked that.
Will put this one through, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17 to 10. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again.
Check, check, check. Go.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
4 down, 4 down. Hey, hey. Go.
They'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, Derek Johnson, there in coverage.
Fucking Chad Henne.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
I was just ignoring you.
Half, half, half.
That's the next 2 days off.
He'll have a first down past the 40, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Check, check, check.
On the run, this is Hunt. Tackle made by Brian Orakpo.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's go now. White 20. White 20. Gun, gun, gun. Go.
He'll drop to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. They can't tackle it. Taking it right down Broadway. All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Butker on for the PAT.
High step one guy, throw another guy out of your way.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Butker now to kick this one away.
They ripped the flag.
Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it.
My parents are in Tennessee right now.
He'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
They were supposed to be in Myrtle Beach by now, I think.
Your dad posted on Facebook that they weren't going until
field goal here. They got field goal last time.
Yeah, I know.
Now they'll be looking for
they
a touchdown.
already had the time off, so they still went down. They're just going to do other things down there except for that until the hurricane goes off.
That much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good edge scheme going.
And he finds Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Raiders 1st down. Carr hooking up with Cook. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And Nelson's got it here right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Carr to throw again. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he's going to be marked down deep into Kansas City territory. Give him 30 yards there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Forced out to his left. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
So should I play my game against Pretty or wait? Or?
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24.
Because we did just advance.
Exactly
so that's why I'm like...
Because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off.
He's not able to play.
A little bit.
First down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. The 30, 20, 10.
Oh, what I just do that for.
Deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch.
I tend to celebrate, and I did a backflip right into the defender.
2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. We're back to Arrowhead after this.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing.
Pressure up the middle, and down he goes.
Football's better than fucking cheering.
In there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays had gone backwards.
Matt,
now it's 3rd and goal.
Tell me that football is better than synchronized jumping?
True.
Looking to throw. The quick slant caught. That pass play good
Matt, I'm
for
on the
7.
3-yard line. Do I go
but
for
it still brings up a 4th and goal. They're going to have to do something with him. He was so sensational last week, over 200 yards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, what do? You hold him?
That's a good start as long as you can get away with it. Otherwise, just giving up penalties and free plays for the offense. But I think you've got to do a combination of things. Chip at his timing at the line of scrimmage, have extra people in the territory for him. You've got to do everything and change it up.
Yeah, when I need it. Or when you need it, because if you need it, then you can set it up.
Switzer now to return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
You think it's hot in here?
To change things offensively to try and settle things down.
No, I'm content right here. I don't feel like going out and dying.
The offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder.
Man, you're content because you're fat and lazy.
Now Carr after the incomplete pass
yes, that
brings
too.
him up 2nd and 10.
Hope your fucking stream gets economized or whatever the fuck that's called.
Demonetized?
Yep.
I'm not monetized by YouTube anyway, so it
Give
can't
to
get
Bell.
demonetized.
And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That burst good for 20 and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, here's Carr. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Flush to his right. Lets it go for Nelson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Ford. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They go play action here on first down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check, check, check. Gun, gun, gun. Gun, gun, gun.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
No, fuck.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
What?
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Foxborough. And the Patriots are out to an early lead there over the Jets. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. Now Henning. stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check, check, check.
They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And he'll be down deep into Oakland territory. A big play there for KC. 46 yards.
That could not have been timed out any better, and that's exactly what receivers want. The ball in their hands as quick as possible allows them to catch it at full speed and take off and go. And how about the end result there? Big-time run after catch yardage. That rack yardage is so valuable for any offense.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Half. Ready. Right 18. Check. Right 18. Gun. Go.
Henning. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the veteran Brian Orakpo. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. And now another one thrown incomplete.
And we're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Carr. He completes it to Bryant. And he gets this one up just shy of the 30.
Are you still watching the win?
34. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Carr will try it again on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Ah, shit. I keep hitting the wrong button.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Carr. The open man to Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. On play action, it's Carr. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by David Anderson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, shit.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt.
Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
5 teams can go 8 and 8.
An explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking. So you don't trip
actually 4 teams because if you're...
It'll be a
that's actually
yard,
if you
and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll drop the throw. They'll leave it for Hunt, complete. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? And a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Allen Bailey in there to get him. And that's sack number 12 for him on the year. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Carr now to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Allen Bailey in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 48, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Yeah, they said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he?
Is it a closer game now?
I think of his
I'm up by
vision.
17.
Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he completes it to Hunt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They come out here in the eye. It's a quarterback sneak, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Chad Henne, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And his kick is right through. Butker now to kick this one away.
Damn, this game's taking forever.
Switzer now to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Ooh, do I re-sign Ron Parker?
Because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return will stop right around the 25. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Mario Edwards in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. They'll set up to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Don't need a quarterback.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line.
If no one else can go, why can't the 3 of us go to defense? These Knicks, they don't like you.
He'll drop to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Chris Conley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Butker now to kick this one away. Switzer now to return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Swap to the guy and he stopped running.
Carr now on 1st down. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. Now Carr. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time.
Here we go.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Shotgun now for Carr. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Check, check, check.
Looking to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
We got 4. Check, check, check. Mike, check, 59.
Now it's Hunt. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
That was 4 for 5.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out.
Here, I'm up by 28 with 5 minutes left.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Both Joe and Nick have interception problems.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide
I need Nick to
open,
fucking lose.
And down he goes, but he takes it
That's
up
one
to the
less
40.
person I have to worry about until I can make playoffs.
Well, I'm pretty sure right here beating Joe, I'll win the division.
Down, Carr.
And I think he'll get the top wild card.
And it took the ball off
Actually, I think if I win, I'll be over the
as he was last week when he was over
Browns.
70% right
I'll
now.
be 9 and
He's
7.
under 50%.
Yeah, so will Joe. So we'll
Extra
go to
game
tiebreakers
film,
to see who
extra
gets the
time.
fit.
You know those guys watched him all
And it's
week.
also, I don't know what the
Saw how
Jets,
precise he was.
I don't know who
It's
plays
up
the
to
Jets, but I
defense
need
to try
them
and
to
chip
keep
away
them.
at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. Not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Get down. Blue 80.
Again, it's Carr. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Reggie Ragland. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The eight. The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, Are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. Here's Hunt. And he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you
yeah, he did. Which one, though?
And he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Right back to him on first down. And some room to run now. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They run with Hunt. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Go ahead and pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Set. Right 20. Right 20.
This is Hunt.
You ain't getting no first down.
And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This will be caught about the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Oh, come on, Eric fucking Berry. 4th and goal, and you don't...
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Mike, what's up? Do you even have your headset on?
I figured.
Let's go.
I was waiting to say something back.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I think about dinner plans, but we also know that playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. So out come the Raiders. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Because of you, I got enough in my right hand.
Here we go. Lap 35.
Give me that ball, bitches. Eric Berry makes everyone fall.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Time for a break.
I gotta finish this shit.
One all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
So do I.
Especially shit that's due tonight. So if I'm going B-dubs, I have to finish that shit.
Right 20. Right 20.
Fuck you.
They run again with Hunt.
Overplayed
and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Justin Ellis in on the stop.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Chiefs on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Left.
Now Henning. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
All right, he's back.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Maybe not.
Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
There we go. Now I can hear you.
And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you.
I don't think he actually physically
who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to Matt. I had him turn on his audio sharing, just so for in this,
back
if
onto the
I'm
field to
talking,
take over.
it's not just
They
like
are
a
just
one-sided
obviously getting
conversation.
shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today.
You
coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Chris Jones in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17.
I'm trying to get
now on the year. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Oh, nice.
Carr steps away to his left.
Oh, you fucking dick.
And Cooper able to work his
Trying
way
to get this
open.
cover
That's
3 goal thing
and he's
in
taken
practice
down,
done.
but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And that one results in 35 yards.
It's not working out.
Carr now on first down.
My house.
And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now on is the field goal unit. And, boy, this is speculative at best, crazy at worst. And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being
I'll
good
pick
from
that
that
every
distance.
time you try to throw
And this
that.
score will stay right where it is. Well, he does have a good leg. I'll give him that. But not that good.
Not by a long shot.
Come on, Haka.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And this one is right through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the
Pick
fourth.
me up. No.
And in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end. You know,
you fucking
really
creep cunt.
The scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
I said, so you Kareem cunt.
Oh, that's what I heard.
Over 509 and